Okay, I'm going to make a shake. I'm going to reproduce something I did earlier in the week. I made a very low calorie, very high volume shake. 66 fluid ounces for only 265 calories. I'm going to show you what I did. And I'm bringing back a very popular strategy. It's amazing I haven't done it as frequently as I would have liked. I'm bringing back the Diet Orange Soda. You pick your name brand, but as long as it has no calories. A lot of flavor here for no calories. So that's where we start, okay? I'm gonna put the whole thing in because I'm gonna make it double, all right? And again, it's gonna be, for the shake mix, it's gonna be a total of 240 calories in the shake mix because I'm using my favorite shake of all time, the HMR 120. 120 calories, 12 grams of protein. We're going to double the scoops here, right? Put it in. Here we go. My fancy schmancy ninja blender. Okay, good. All right, so 2 scoops, right? Now, sometimes people have said, oh, I tried the Diet Orange Soda strategy recipe and it tasted a little diluted. Well, that's because you used the whole can for 1 scoop. It's really 6 ounces for a single shake. Okay, so that's number 1. Next, we're going to add ice, okay? And here's the ice. Now here's where it starts to get a little bit more sophisticated. We're also going to add very few extra calories, but supporting increased creaminess. We're going to use the sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O instant pudding powder mix. You could use the vanilla flavor, you could use the white chocolate, but I'm going to use what might be the most popular one, the cheesecake. Now this entire thing, this entire package has 100 calories. So 25 calories for a quarter of this package. Can you see this? It's a quarter of a lot of pudding powder. So I'm not even gonna measure it. I'm just gonna pour it in about a quarter. This is gonna give me intense creaminess. That's about a quarter. It's a lot of powder that we're adding there. Now, next thing, we're going to use some 0-calorie syrup, vanilla flavored. Now, if you can go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and you will sometimes find different types of 0-calorie flavorings like this. Skinny Girl, you can get Da Vinci Gourmet, there's lots of different kinds. Load up like I do. I bought all of them. Yes, that's what I did. So if you can't find them, it might be because I took them. I'm not even going to measure it. Just all we're doing is adding more vanilla so that we can make this thing bigger and bigger. We've added extra flavor with the pudding powder mix, 0 sugar, and now we've added extra flavor with the vanilla as well. So now we are going to be able to add a little water to it because you've got the flavor from the HMR 120, but now we've added extra flavor and you've got the flavor from the orange soda. That's a lot of flavor. You can actually afford to dilute the flavor with more water and make a bigger shake, maybe even more ice. There we go. My goal is to get the most shake, the biggest possible shake for the fewest possible calories. So everything I've added here adds up to, again, 265 calories. So here we go. We're now going to blend. And you're going to see just how big this gets, but you'll also see how creamy it's going to be. All right, here we go. You ready? Okay, my fancy schmancy blender with this time sense technology. You'll notice it starts, it stops on its own, depending on the viscosity, just getting the right thickness. The Ninja products are amazing like this. Here we go. We can see how much it's filling up the blender here. Big time volume. Big time volume, but not big time calories. Again, what did this add up to? 265. And what do we have here for the fluid ounces? Just under 64. We're at 60. So this time around, I got 60 for whatever reason. When I did this a couple of days ago, I had 66 ounces. But there it is. And now I'm going to get one of my favorite mugs, the old insulated big cup, and I'm going to pour it in. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And of course, there's too much for even that big cup. So I will take a smaller one and just pour the rest. So what are we talking about here? Again, 60 fluid ounces. 60 for 265 calories. You can't do this with anything else. Now the real question is, how many hours of being satisfied am I going to get from not just drinking this, but then after that, not dealing with hunger? I'm going to get a lot of hours out of this for a very small investment of calories. Again, 265. Now, I also am getting 24 grams of protein, so that helps as well. So there you go. That's it. This is the orange creamsicle shake. And is this the most summery shake that you can think of for the fewest calories? You decide. Let me know. Thanks. Bon appetit. Oh, and by the way, one more thing. None of what I've just reviewed with you would matter if this didn't taste great. And it tastes great. So again, enjoy. Right, Stella? Right? Yeah. Yeah, no shake for you.